Okay, this trip has been so incredible. I honestly didn't really have any expectations, but I knew that the Lord would show up and that He would be faithful to provide for us. One of my favorite memories was the first day we woke up and we went to church, and the entire worship was in Spanish, but there was still so much joy, and like the Lord's presence was like so evident, and it just really showed me that the language doesn't matter. The barriers are there, but we can break them. And the kids, they might not speak our language, but we can still smile at them. We can still play with them. We can still laugh with them and still make an impact, hopefully. Yeah. And when we went on outreach, uh, at the end of each stove we put in, we would pray. And normally someone would pray in Spanish and someone would pray in English. And it was just this roar of like, honestly, just like a heavenly sense around us. It brought me to tears. It was so powerful. And it just showed me that like God is here and He is so evident in this trip and in this group. And these people are amazing. And I'm so thankful for the opportunity just to get to know these kids and love on them. Because all we need to do is love people. There's really no other expectation or requirement of us as the creation. Yeah, it's been so awesome.
This Young Life Guatemala trip has opened my eyes to a whole new perspective on so many different things. Like, for example, when we installed stoves for people, I got to see a way people were living that I had no idea of, except for like things that I see on documentaries or um, like help programs or something. But I got to see it firsthand, and it really opened my eyes to how fortunate I am, and it made me really want to help out and help people who are less fortunate than others.
My name is
And
Eduardo Ramirez, and I was convinced to come to the Guatemala trip by my nephew Roberto, and it really has changed my life a lot. Uh, Personally, I think I've been saved, and this has got me closer to God, and it just made me realize how truly blessed I am to have such a nice bed and such a nice shower at home. And also, we met Adam, and Adam just lives as a missionary and helps out like poorer towns and cities. And hearing his story put it in my heart that I might want to become a missionary when I grow up.
I have never felt more at home than with the Young Life people. This has just really like changed me and changed the way that I'm going to start living my life now. Um, I'm more than excited that I came on this Guatemala trip. It is taught me to have a closer relationship with God, and and seeing kids at Casa. It's just like it's incredible. It's incredible, and it's taught me to not take things for granted and to really worship and follow in the footsteps of Jesus. And I'm so thankful that I have this in my community and that I have an opportunity to come here and just get to continue and to grow my relationship with God.
Guatemala for me has changed my faith journey and has redirected me into an awesome path. And I can't wait to carry it into my life.
Hey, it's Birdie. This trip has been really life-changing and eye-opening to see all of the kids just being joyful, even though they've had really rough pasts. And it's just been super eye-opening. For allowing this trip to be so great and giving us all the resources to have the best week of our lives.
In the past couple of months, I have felt a big call to the world, a call for missions, and this was my first actual mission trip. So being here just further confirmed what the Lord has for my life, and I'm so ecstatic to be here. Just watching these kids live their life full of joy and love for others is incredible. They have nothing, and we have everything, and we're searching for the joy and the love that they have, and they have nothing. It's beautiful to see. It really is just a great image of Christ and how He wants us to live our life full of joy and love, whether we have everything or whether we have nothing.
The way that this Guatemala trip has impacted me is that it gave me a new respect for things that I have. It gives me respect for the clothes that I own, my family that I have, and Young Life has been a great part of my life.
Well, this trip has been really awesome. This week has really just put my life into perspective, and I really think all of the kids and the leaders here too have really just seen how much we have and just the joy that we can give
Young Life
others.
trip has been awesome. I mean, it's opened my eyes to how truly blessed we are in the United States and how we really don't have to worry about the daily things that these kids here have to worry. And it honestly opened my eyes about how much God truly loves us.
My favorite thing about being here in Guatemala is just the community here at Casa and here at just like everywhere we've been. And I've gotten the opportunity to go out with a group of us, and we got to go near the Pacific Ocean and install 7 stoves, and just seeing the joy of getting something that as us in America, we just overlook the little things, but their joy from it is just truly something that I will never forget. And it's so inspiring and so like the joy I want to take back home. And just the kids here, they have so much joy and are just willing to like come up and hug us and just like want to play with us and want to learn our names and want to speak better English. And it makes us want to speak better Spanish so we can talk to them. Thank you so much, donors, for giving us the opportunity to come here and be able for this trip to happen. It could not have been done without y'all and all of your support that you've given into us. You've given kids like me and everyone else on this trip an amazing opportunity to be able to interact with these kids and just see their joy, and it's a joy that we can bring back to Mobile.
So the best part about Guatemala was probably when I met this kid named Ezra's. He was probably the best part. And I loved building the stoves, helping them out.
Seeing their joy with what little they have is like so incredible. And it just inspires me to do the same. So I love it here. Thank you, donors.
My favorite thing about this trip, I would have to say, is hearing all of the amazingly cool testimonies that all of the people here have given in their stories on how they came here. From Mike, who is the owner of this place, he came and talked to us one night for maybe a couple hours, and I could have sat and listened all night to his story and how he came to this place and created this place. I mean, it just amazed me and wowed me. And from him and the guy at the other casa that we went to, all of these stories are just amazing, and how they have changed these little kids' lives and how awful their lives were and how amazing that they've turned out to be, Lord. And I think it's really cool that all of these little kids who had not so good lives growing up have got this community that really puts them in the right place where the Lord can see them and speak to them every day. And so I want to thank all the donors who led us to come see these amazing works that God is creating, and just for everything. And a thank you to Young Life Mobile too.
Thank you!